guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa. Today we are going to go over 20 things to do before 2020 to change your life. If you're interested, keep on watching. Alrighty, so the first thing that I'm going to mention, I have my notes down here, so if I'm looking down here, I'm sorry. The first thing I want to mention is waking up at the same time every single day, even on the weekends. Now, I know this sounds like way too much. You don't want to do this, but this is actually going to help your body get into a natural rhythm of sleep. So you're actually going to be getting longer, deeper sleep, and your body is going to be used to waking up early. The next thing is breathing in fresh air first thing in the morning. Now, what this is going to do is this is going to, in the winter, breathing in fresh winter air is going to be so crisp. It's going to help you wake up and it's going to make you feel more alive. Just something about fresh air just makes you feel alive. Alrighty. Number 3 is going to be having a set AM and PM routine with skincare. Now, sometimes people don't have like a set skincare routine and they just kind of slap things on their face and they don't really know why or a rhyme or reason for it. So having a set morning and night routine is going to help you feel more accomplished, help you get more stuff done, and with the skincare, it's going to help your skin dramatically. The next thing is wearing sunscreen. Now, this is a little bit redundant. I know a lot of people say to wear sunscreen, but you're young. You want to go ahead and take care of your skin now. The next thing is taking cold showers. Now, I was a huge advocate against taking cold showers. They sounded terrible. Why would I want to take a cold shower? For you, especially if you are into fitness or working out, they help so much with sore muscles. Next is yoga. Now, I started doing daily yoga with Adrienne. She has a 30-day challenge, Yoga with Adrienne, and I have felt so amazing since I started doing that. It has been so crazy. I'm more flexible, I'm more limber, my neck stopped hurting, my back is less sore. So I definitely recommend doing yoga on a daily basis, even if it's 10-15 minutes, which is why the 30 days with yoga is so approachable, because I think the longest yoga session I've done with her was 34 minutes. I'm pretty sure we can all fit that into our busy work schedule somehow. Alrighty, the next thing is meditation and mindfulness. Now, there's so many different apps you can use on meditation. I personally do guided meditation on YouTube, but meditation is going to help with anxiety, with stress, with clearing your mind, as well as mindfulness. You can be mindful at any point in the day with just taking a few breaths, because you can never breathe a past breath and you can never breathe a future breath. So when you are deep breathing and you're in that moment, you are being mindful. Also, being mindful is going to help you all around be a better person to your friends, to your family, to your work, to your organization. Being mindful is just going to have you live in the moment. Alrighty, next is going to be number 8, and it's taking vitamins. This can be as simple as taking a multivitamin and a fish oil. Multivitamin is just going to go ahead and fill in any nutritional gaps, and the fish oil is going to help you your body absorb those nutrients from the multivitamin. Or you can go a little bit extra, go get some blood work done from your primary care physician and see what you are deficient in. I personally am deficient in like vitamin D and magnesium and calcium, and I went to the doctor, got some blood work done, and once I started taking those, I was less tired, I was less foggy, my mindfulness came back, my just brain fog eased as I was taking the vitamins that my body needed. Next, I have planning your day out the day before. Now, I have started to do this and it is fabulous. I plan out my outfit for the next day. I plan out my day, what a to-do list things that I want to do the next day, as well as I'm into lose weight, so I also plan out what I'm going to be eating the next day, and that helps me make sure that I'm not going to be eating anything bad because I didn't know what I was going to eat. Alrighty, the next thing is read daily with a weekly goal. Now, I read daily. I don't have a set time that I want to read because I feel that that's almost too structured. Like reading 30 minutes a day, you're not going to be fully absorbed in that book because you keep looking at your timer. When is this going to be over? Am I almost done? Whereas if you're just reading, you're reading for pleasure. I have a weekly goal of 2 books a week, and if I'm reading an extra long book, or if I'm really enjoying the book and I don't want to rush it, I will change it to 1 book a week. But minimal 1 book, maximum 2 books. Next is keep a monthly, weekly, and a daily to-do list. What I do is I have a monthly running task list. Then I go ahead and break it down into weekly, and then I break the weekly list down into dailies. Now, I can for sure make a video about this. I love planning and organizing and making to-do lists and pretty much any kind of list. I love lists. So if you want a video about breaking down your running task list into weekly and daily task lists, I would love to do that. Alrighty, next is number 12, and it's eating a clean whole beans is brown rice. Brown rice only has 1 ingredient. Lettuce only has 1 ingredient. Buying a chicken breast, 1 ingredient. So you're going to look for things that don't have any additives. Now, you could get pico de gallo and it has onions, tomatoes, jalapenos. That is still going to be whole foods because there's no extra additives or preservatives. What this is going to do is it's going to help you, 1, meet all your nutritional values, but also it's going to help you lean out because you're not eating all the preservatives. Alrighty, next is use a planner to stay organized and manage your time. Now, when it gets a little bit closer to 2020, I am going to be doing a planner haul and a planning video, planning for 2020, along with some YouTube planning that I'm going to be doing in there. But definitely having and utilizing a planner and not falling into the planner wagon where you stop for a couple of days and those couple of days turn into a couple of weeks and it turns into a couple of months. If you stop using your planner for a couple of days, just go ahead and get back into it. Doesn't matter if those are blank, you can fill them out, you can use it as a daily journal, you can put quotes in there, but just keep going. Don't get discouraged even if you fall off the track for a couple of days or even a couple of weeks, a couple of months. Get back into it. It's yours. You are going to be the only one looking at it. So just fill it with inspirational quotes like, hey, I stopped this, but I was strong enough to keep going. Alrighty, next is finding a side hustle. Now, a lot of girls our age have a job, and if they don't, they have side hustles. I have been watching so many YouTube videos about side hustles, and I am amazed that I never started this. I'm 22 years old, and I could have been having these side hustles since I was 16, 17, 18, and I could have been making bank. So a couple of my side hustles are YouTube. So right now I am doing my first YouTube video, so this is going to be my first side hustle. My second side hustle is I'm going to be starting an Etsy business. And my third side hustle is I am an esthetician that I'm going to start doing professional makeup on others. Alrighty, so next, smiling at random people and complimenting them. This is something that I have been doing for a couple of years, where if I make eye contact with somebody, I automatically smile. It's not even a thought. If I see a woman wearing a dress that I love and I think it's gorgeous, I compliment her. I don't even think about it anymore. Sometimes you can walk up to a person and get flustered or nervous or not really sure what to say. But once you do it more and more and you see the genuine happiness come from the other person, you are going to get obsessed. When I go out to a store, I compliment 2 or 3 people at that time while I'm in the store. So it's definitely something that you can use to help you get out of your shell and speak to new people. I used to be very, very shy. I couldn't make eye contact with anybody, and I started doing it even when I was that shy. And it helped me get out of my comfort zone and speak to new people that I may have never talked to before. Number 16, begin your glow up. Now, I will be making a video on how to glow up before 2020 and different things that you are able to do to physically glow up and mentally glow up. And I will love to give you more and more tips about that. So stay tuned. I believe that's going to be my next video. Alrighty. Number 17, a no procrastination mindset. Now, a no procrastination mindset sounds scary and it sounds silly, but this helps so much with being organized, making sure your house is clean, making sure you get your work done, making sure that you do things physically for yourself, making sure that you're doing self-care. What no procrastination means, let's say that I am supposed to be making dinner, but I am playing a video game. And I'm like, oh, I'll be making dinner later. Oh, I'll get to it later. It's taking that, like, I'll do it later, mind thought, that taking that thought, going ahead and saying, no, I'm going to do that right now so I can do the thing that I'm doing right now, video games, watching YouTube, watching Netflix, whatever it is, so I can do that more so later. And I can get the thing that I'm supposed to get done. So it's not thinking about procrastination, because everybody has thoughts of procrastination, but it's taking those thoughts of procrastination, stopping them and saying, I'm gonna go do this. I am strong enough. I am gonna go do this. Alrighty, next, relaxing. It is 1000% okay to do nothing, to take a rest day, to take a self-care day. It is a million times okay. Like, you can do that, of course. Take a second and relax. Don't get overwhelmed. At the end of 2019 to the beginning of 2020 is less waste and more eco-friendly. So I'm not going to say that I'm going to be zero waste, because I have not done much research into it. I am delving deeper into it, but I want to be wasteful and I'm going to be more eco-friendly. Now, once I do more research on this, I would love to give you maybe 20 tips on how to be less wasteful and more eco-friendly. If you guys are interested, go ahead and comment that down below so I know that you guys want to see that. My last tip for changing your life in 2020, things that you can do now to change your life in the future. The last thing is going to be starting a herb or a garden in general. Now, starting an herb garden is you're going to have to take care of something else that is living. You aren't going to have to buy as much stuff in the store, so that's going to help be zero waste. You're not going to be buying the packaging and things like that. And you are going to build responsibility for taking care of something that is alive, and you are going to be using it daily, so it's going to also help you be a little bit more healthy because you are using more natural, less preservative products. Alrighty, so there you have it. Those are 20 different things you can do to change your life in 2020. I know you guys can do it, and if you guys thought any of these tips were interesting or helpful, please let me know. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. Thank you very much, and thank you so much for staying tuned till the end of the video. Alrighty, I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye guys.